Hey everybody, Pastor Mike here with Harvest Friday. Thank God it's Friday. I know it's Friday. I hope you had a great week and are ready for the weekend. And thanks for taking a few minutes to watch this segment. Today's topic is small groups. And I love to talk about small groups. I believe in the power of small groups. I believe in this idea that we're better together. That one of us by ourselves is vulnerable, but part of a group, we have the protection of the group. I believe in small groups, but I believe in it because God believes in it. He's the one who said in Genesis 2:18, it is not good for the man to be alone. Of course, he was talking about marriage in that context, but I think we can understand that relationship is key to God. And because relationship is key to God, he wants man to have relationships. This, of course, is why we have church. One of the reasons why we have church and why we do not forsake the assembly of the brethren is because of relationships and the power of relationships. But it's not just about the corporate gathering. It's also about small groups. And that is where, here at Church of the Harvest, we call them harvest groups. Groups that are about discipleship, groups that are about relationship. And so I just want to share with you real quick some of the benefits of being part of a small group. Well, the first one, like we just talked about, is relationship. You are not alone. You have a group of people who will go through with you what you're going through. And you'll have the opportunity to encourage and exhort other people as well as they're going through what they're going through. It's amazing when I lead a small group and when somebody starts sharing, somebody starts being a little vulnerable and sharing some of the stuff they're dealing with, how other people will go, wow, I'm dealing with that exact same thing. Or I totally understand because I've done that. And it's so wonderful to see how God uses the experiences of other people to help us, and also how we get to share our experience with other people. One of the great tools of the enemy is to make you believe that you're alone, that nobody will understand you, that nobody has ever been through what you've been through. Well, of course that's a lie, but it sounds really good at the moment. But when you get into a small group and you hear people's stories, you hear their experiences, then you realize you're not alone. Others are going through it. And even if nobody in the group has gone through it, they may know somebody who has, or they may have experience with something similar, and they're able to encourage you and help you out. A small group is that place where you can go, and hopefully is a safe place. We work hard, and we work with our leaders to make harvest groups a safe place, where you can share what you're dealing with, where you don't have to be perfect, where everybody knows your name. I love that about a small group. It should be your safe place. It should be that place where you walk in and everybody cries out, Norm. Okay, maybe I'm dating myself with a Cheers reference, but the idea of when you walk in, you feel home. When you walk in, you feel comfortable because you're surrounded by people who love you. And you have the opportunity to love so many other people. So one of the great benefits of a small group is relationship. Another great benefit is accountability. What I have learned is that I'm better when I have other people keeping me accountable. I am better when I have other people asking me the tough questions. Questions like, what's God speaking to you? Questions like, what are you learning out of your word? What are the things you're dealing with? What are the lessons that you have been learning? What are your struggles? When people are asking me those questions and giving me the opportunities to talk about it, I'm better for it. And I know others are as well. This idea of iron sharpening iron, that we have the ability to keep each other accountable and to polish each other. We all have blind spots. We all have issues. Nobody here is perfect. And so in a small group, we have the opportunity to share and not have to be perfect, and share and let others help us to get better, help us. It's interesting. I love to run. I love running, and I love running alone, honestly. I love getting out there, me and God, running the miles, and just thinking and praying and meditating as I run. I love it. But can I tell you, when I run with somebody else, when I have a partner in running, it's easier. I go faster. It's not as much work. You're talking. You're sharing. It just is better. It's a better experience when you run with somebody versus running alone. And I think the same thing is with us in life as we're going through things. When we have somebody we're doing it with, when we have a group we're doing it with, doing life with, man, it's so wonderful. It's great. So small groups bring relationship. Small groups bring accountability. And then I would say small groups is a place where I get to give, where I have gifts and talents, and I get to give to somebody else. See, life shouldn't be all about us. Life shouldn't be what do I get out of things. Life should be how can I help others? How can I give to others? That's where, God so loved the world that he gave. And so harvest groups or small groups give us that opportunity that we get to give to others. We have an opportunity to share what's going on, our experience, the battles that we've been through to help others, to encourage others. And so it's really important to have that place where we can help others. We can serve others. So those are just 3 benefits. And there's many more, but those 3 benefits of relationship, of accountability, and an opportunity for us to share that makes small groups so important. Now, as we head into September, we're going to have our harvest group. We're going to have kickoff. We're going to have connection weekend. And I want to encourage you, get involved. Get involved with a small group. Find the richness that comes with being with other people. And I really hope you won't regret it because we're better together. So if you like this, I want to encourage you to share it. I want to encourage you to like our Facebook page. And let's continue to grow in our relationship with Christ. And let's bring others along because that's what small groups is all about. Thanks.